Gandhiji once said, "Our greatest ability as humans is not to change the world, but to change ourselves." There is a very deep meaning in this thought. All of us are born on this planet as ordinary Homo sapiens, but only a few know our purpose and worth. There are many stories told of people who have made it big on the canvas of life, and most thought it was just by mere luck or God's grace that saw them through. Meenamma also likes to reminisce on such lives and how they impacted their journeys with sheer grit and hard work. For me, each of these successful souls have an inspirational story to tell the world, and all of us have a lot to glean from them.
My next series is dedicated to those heroes of India, the land of my birth, who have moved from zero to superhero by steering the trajectory of their lives into positive waves of excellence. Give me 10 such amazing Indian brothers and sisters, 10 such inspirational stories, 10 such delightful sparks which ignited not just dull minds, but the Indian torch in the global skies of success. My first story is dedicated to my mother, Arati Murugesh, who was a teacher all her life. A teacher is always one to emulate and shows us the way. Such an inspirational teacher who now leads an entire army of professionals to fend for themselves and create history is Dr. Pawan Agrawal, who's a self-made personality and the champion of the cause of the legendary Dabbawalas of Mumbai, who have become an international case study by themselves. Dr. Agrawal, the founder of the Kamalabai Charitable Trust at Mumbai, is an international motivational speaker, an author, educationist, business consultant, and a successful entrepreneur.
If Mumbai is to be understood in the best possible manner, then the story of the Dabbawala is an emotion that defines the backbone of the city and its myriad expressions. Started way back in 1890, this 130-year-old unique system of delivery has become a case study for the Harvard University and other Ivy League institutions as a remarkable example of logistics and supply chain management. Many will remember that Sir Richard Branson actually worked with the system to understand its efficacy and intrinsic methodology. With a 6 Sigma track record of only one failure in 16 million deliveries, this efficient system today is spearheaded, mentored, and controlled by an able advisor in Dr. Pawan Agrawal. He is their true brand ambassador. A lot has been spoken and written about the Dabbawalas. But how many of you know about this great brother of theirs, Pavan Agrawal, who is my inspiration? Let me tell you his story from what I have compiled. Born in a small hamlet close to the Dhule city in Maharashtra, young Pavan enjoyed a lovely protected childhood with his large joint family. Innocent and carefree, his wake-up call came at age 16 when he failed in his 10th SSC board examination. He got depressed and did not even want to return home as he was ashamed of himself. His family empathized with him, but his father gave him a tight slap on his face. The slap was not for failing, but for giving up on such a small failure in life. This was a turning point in his life. One moment of realization changed this loser to become a spark and beacon for generations to come, and today he has made his country proud all over the world. Dr. Agrawal's life took a great turn only after he failed in the SSC examination. It's not about failure, it's all about fighting it, which he did. His success has been just because of the inspiration of his father, Shri Giridharilal Agrawal. With renewed energy and hope, young Pavan studied and cleared the examination with a second class. Studying in the village and in a protected environment was comfortable for him, but his father had other plans. He wanted his son to go to Mumbai for further studies. In 1980, Pavan entered bustling Mumbai and stayed with his chartered accountant uncle, who put him into Somaiya College for his undergrad studies. Everything was fine, but the village boy was missing his friends and family back home. Within a month, he packed up and moved back to Dhule. No one spoke a word. His father took him into confidence and convinced him to return. This back and forth journey happened many times as young Pavan vacillated between his village and Mumbai. A letter from his father explaining the expectations his family had from him changed Pavan and made him more responsible, and he stayed put in the metro. Pavan worked really hard thereafter and studied till he himself became a teacher. During the tough days, he sold clothes on the street, taught needy children, and worked his way up through BCom, MCom, B.Ed, LLB, and finally, he took to teaching as a profession. The Agrawal commerce classes started when he himself was a student. Starting with just 2 students, Pavan would teach for a few hours in his spare time and for 12 hours on Sunday. Slowly but surely, the class grew bigger. News of this fantastic teacher spread like wildfire. With 100 students under his wing, Pavan sought his father's guidance to buy a small building and start his professional setup. Listening to the problems of his students and his colleagues was always an interesting activity for young Pavan. His counseling skills made him very popular in all circles. He was not just another teacher, but a guide and a leader. Pavan was always one step forward in every activity, whether it was distributing free buttermilk to the street folk enjoying the immersion of Lord Ganesh, or giving food to the roadside hawkers who were in the sun always. His generosity became the talk of the town. He was a favorite of all the communities. Agrawal classes were booming. The building was bustling with students and good vibrations. Every small amount earned as profit went back into building a good ecosystem replete with happiness and caring. Then came the historic day when the Agrawal School in Vikhroli was inaugurated to serve the cause of poor and needy students from the slums. Underprivileged and bright students were supported in large numbers at absolutely no cost. Every opportunity in education was provided. This was just the beginning. The Agrasen High School and junior colleges came next. Thousands of poor children saw the hope of literacy. Schools were well equipped for the digital world. A trust was born and registered as the Kamalabai Charitable Trust in Mumbai. What was next? It was now time for Pavan to educate himself further. His institutions were well settled and operated in auto mode as all systems were in place. So, he registered for a doctoral degree, studying the case of the Mumbai Dabbawalas as his topic of research. This system of efficient delivery of tiffins and lunch boxes to over 2 lakh homes and offices was already established, but no one had studied the case in depth. During the study, he found the hardships faced by the families of the Dabbawalas. He was inspired and motivated by the commitment of these ordinary people as Dabbawalas. From a professor of accounting, he converted into becoming an ambassador for these Dabbawalas. Today, he travels the world to share the amazing work culture of the Mumbai Dabbawalas. Who are the Dabbawalas? Embedded in the heart and soul of Mumbai is the story of these Dabbawalas. To quote a dear friend Raga, if Mumbai is an emotion, Dabbawalas are a part of that emotion. It is a tradition that dates back to 1890. Dr. Pawan Agrawal explains how, contrary to what people think, Dabbawalas are not caterers. They are individuals who collect home cooked food from the residences of their customers and get them delivered to their offices during lunchtime. By the end of the day, they return the empty dabba or the lunch boxes to those homes from which they had picked up the food. It is a very well organized system with everything in place. Local trains with luggage compartments are used to transfer the boxes back and forth. At one end, Dabbawalas pick up the lunch boxes from the homes and carry them to the station to be loaded onto a local train. On the other end, there is another batch of Dabbawalas who collect the dabbas after they are unloaded and deliver them to the offices. This is the type of arrangement that runs along different lines in Mumbai. The city has around 5,000 Dabbawalas, mostly on bicycles, who help deliver 2 lakh lunch boxes per day. So impressive is the business of the Dabbawalas that their management skills have drawn attention worldwide. Their fan club even includes King Charles and business magnate Richard Branson. The Harvard Business School did a case study on their excellence, and the Forbes magazine has heaps of praise for their efficiency. Quoting from the Inspiration Unlimited magazine, it is rare to find an organization to survive with the same work culture for more than 125 years. It is rare to find an organization to continue to work with age-old technologies, age-old practices, and yet deliver highest level of customer satisfaction. I'm talking about the Mumbai Dabbawalas. It is an amazing organization where even today age and experience are the sole criteria for leadership. A leader called Mukaddam not just leads but also presents the highest level of commitment, hard work, and sincerity, thereby presenting the highest level of ideals. It is rare to find people with so much care and concern for their customers that even when they have any emergency, they will first contact their leader or the Mukaddam and ensure that the working of the organization is not affected, because they understand that the smooth working of the organization will help them and their families to have a smooth life. Ordinary people can become outstanding champions of quality and can deliver world-class services. The Mumbai Dabbawalas are people who are barely literate, and yet they share common philosophy, a commitment to excellence, and an uncompromising attitude to serve people on time. Dr. Pawan Agrawal himself, a tireless worker, got inspired by the Mumbai Dabbawalas and has been studying and promoting them for the last 9 years. He has also started studying and promoting the Mumbai Paperwalas, those who distribute newspapers in every home. Not just this, he has taken further initiatives to help these people. He imparts free education to the children of the Mumbai Dabbawalas in his own institutions and encourages them also to do the same. He has delivered numerous sessions worldwide, including the TED Talks, and his customers include Fortune 500 companies, leading educational institutions like IIM, IIT, BITS, Boston University, Cambridge University, and many more. Dr. Pawan Agrawal inspires and encourages people, making them realize their true potential. He delivers sessions on supply chain management of the Mumbai Dabbawalas and the Mumbai Paperwalas. Great stories where deliverables provide key takeaways to the participants in terms of inspiration, commitment to tasks, quality consciousness, etc. He has given several talks around India as well as in various countries in Asia and Africa and the United States and the United Kingdom. His 30 years of research and understanding and experience have helped people on the path of personal growth and organizational fulfillment. He has been invited as guest speaker and keynote speaker to many such organizations. Dr. Pavan has been recognized and honored with several awards. The Best Teacher Award 1994 to 95, the Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar Sikshak Gaurav Puraskar for the year 2000, the All India Pratibha Samman Award 2006, the Rajiv Gandhi Puraskar in 2007, the Vocational Excellence Award 2008 by the Rotary Club, the S9 Karya Ratna Puraskar by S9 TV News Channel in 2011.
Dr. Pawan Agrawal is the perfect example for a zero to hero personality. In fact, he has authored an interesting book with the same title, and often his public speeches are on this topic. He was destined to fail and lose himself in a quaint unknown village, but destiny and his caring father shaped his life to become a shining star and a great Indian we are all proud of.
If you like the content of this video, do like and subscribe to my channel Meet Meenamma. Don't forget to click the bell icon for regular updates. Also do comment and interact with Meenamma. I would love your opinions. Meenamma looks forward to meeting you again in the next video and episode. Let us together take a long journey into yet another mystery that intrigues me. Till then, ladies and gentlemen, have a great life and make a difference. Oi, Meenamma. Oi, 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 Meenamma.